Your life. All right, welcome, Joshua. It's great to have you here today. It's great to have you here today. Welcome.
Thanks. Thanks, man.
Yes. So, what's your story? You have a powerful message there, and what led you there to that place?
Um, so yeah, it's pretty much where I've always been focused on that path of least resistance, getting the highest number of results for the least amount of work, the least amount of time, the least amount of money. Um, kind of flipping the 80-20 and doing the 20% most effective that will deliver the 80% of the results. So it it eventually evolves to a point to where I would help my people, my clients, eliminate, actually eliminate, not just have it going in their business as kind of a side hustle or a side project or just something that's there, but eliminate 80% of their business and focus only on the 20%. And then in their market, focus only on the top 20% that's ready to buy and leave everybody else, just kind of just let somebody else deal with them or market to them or try to sell to them. So it's it's to help people run as lean as possible, and get the fastest results in the shortest time. And it's how I had to build my business just out of necessity, and get myself to the point to where that was bringing me in the most money for my time, because I've got obligations outside of business. I'm raising a daughter, by myself. I've got a lot of stuff going on outside of my business, so I needed that free time to be able to live life and not work 12 hours a day like most freelancers or service providers or coaches and consultants really do. So that was, once I had it working for me, I took that same approach to all of my clients. And yeah, it was kind of born out of necessity. It was a must have for me, and I realized if I had to have it, um, other people did too. And yeah, it wasn't easy to get, for sure. But at the end of the day, I think most people build their businesses because they want actual freedom, actual financial freedom, time freedom, while still having an impact. So that was my personal goals based on everything that I had been through with past businesses, and kind of had the rug swept out from underneath me. So in order to prevent that from happening again and still get everything that I wanted and needed, I kind of developed my own little unique approach to the way I go about it, and the way I help my clients get what they want too.
Hmm. Wow. So, you mentioned being in having an agency for SEO,
Right.
for about 7 years.
Yeah, for about 5 years we did that.
Mhm. So what happened there? Were there lessons that you picked up from doing SEO that you're applying right now?
The biggest thing was for all of that time that I had the SEO business, we were using shortcuts to manipulate Google's algorithms,
Hmm.
and it was fast money. It was easy money, and it was my first taste of true passive income. Like, I could go on vacation, and the week I was on vacation, make 10 grand, and I didn't have to keep working for it. But it taught me that there are no real lasting shortcuts in this. Like, some things can save you time, some things can save you money, but if you're always looking for that shortcut path to becoming successful or making a ton of money, you're always trading something off. And then for that business, I made all the money. It was an insane business, but I traded off the future security of it, because I was breaking every rule that Google had in place, and I would break it as long as I was able to. I knew that one day Google was going to fix the problems, and that business was going to be no more. And within probably 6 months, we went from doing around 300 to 400,000 a month to $500 a month,
Hmm.
just because it was a rapid decline. So that kind of shifted my perspective and forced me to stop looking for shortcuts and realize that when you build a legitimate actual business that serves people and all of your stuff is in place and can be found on the internet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you will get to where you want to be. It's just a little bit of a slower, more methodical process than trying to break every rule you can find and get there as quickly as you can.
Okay, so for the guys you're helping right now, what does that entail? What does your help entail?
It refocuses their energy, because right now a lot of people are trying to market to everybody and eventually hope that somebody raises their hand and says, hey, I'm interested. Where I refocus their eyes on the people who have already shown some type of interest already, that are already close to spending money, that 10% of the market where they know they have a problem, all they need is a solution, or they already know there's a solution out there and they're just looking for somebody to offer it to them. So that 10% of the market is the hottest. They're the buyers. They're the ones that are going to bring in the most revenue for the least amount of time, the least amount of money, the least amount of effort. That's where I refocus people's attention on, is only try to market to those people. And that's where your business will grow the fastest, and you'll stop feeling like you're pushing that boulder up a hill.
So as when it comes to the actual deliverables, what would be the actual affairs or deliverables that you'll be helping them handle?
So there's two actual sales funnels. And there's a big difference between a sales funnel and a marketing funnel. Marketing funnels are like, you see people giving away freebies. They give away a lead magnet or a free video or a free masterclass or a free webinar. Those are all freebie seekers. I eliminate them from our marketing by getting people to open up and the first funnel to bring in sales qualified leads, people that have already spent money with you. Are right now what's working really well is a workshop funnel where they pay like $27 to $47 to get into the workshop, and then there's a one-click upsell of like $50. So you're maximizing your profits on that, and then they move forward in their buying journey to where they're offered your high ticket stuff. And then the second sales funnel that we use, it immediately goes straight for the people that already have a credit card out. They're just looking for somebody to spend their money with, and we make the offers directly to them. So those are the two that we focus at. And the first one, that low ticket offer, that is the bottom of the top 10% of the market we were just talking about. And then the other funnel that goes straight for the $10,000, the $20,000, $25,000 sale, those are focused on the top 3% of that market. So it does cost more to get those sales. I mean, expect to spend $1,000, $2,000, but you'll get a $10,000 sale out of it. So, and that's something I ask my clients: if you gave me $1 and I gave you $5 back, how many dollars would you give me? And that's kind of what that top funnel is. And then the second funnel that we use, it's, if I told you I could bring in unlimited customers for you and you don't have to bankroll any of it, they pay for the advertising for you. How many customers would you want to bring in? And it's as many as you can, right? So that's kind of how I personally look at it, and how I try and get my clients to look at the two strategies that we use. Okay,
so let me see if I get this right. So you help them to really focus on the people who are actually ready to buy today.
Yeah.
Then after those people, there's another layer. These people have some sort of desire, like they would spend $50 or maybe $20 or $10. They would spend a little bit of money to be involved in something, to get a taste of you. Then you can upsell those people. Those people might not buy today, but they could buy in 5 days. A percentage of them is going to buy maybe in the next 1-2 weeks, and such. Am I getting it right?
No, you are. And that's where like most people are focused on the 80% of people who just said, hey, I'm in your market. I may not even be thinking about buying. I'm just kind of interested to see what it is that you're doing. Those people may be a buyer a year from now, but that top 10%, that's where the real money is at. And that's where we focus on the low ticket buyers. they're ready to make a buying decision for a high ticket offer within the next 30, 60, 90 days. So you're bringing them in and you're educating them, but you have a higher probability of them making a high ticket purchase with you than if you brought in 90 people from the other market. It's like a webinar. When you run a webinar, you'll get a 3% conversion rate because 3% of the people were ready to buy right now. And then over the course of the next month or two, you'll convert another 6 to 7% based on retargeting ads, email, all of that stuff. But the entire time you're doing that, you're paying to have those other 90 people go through your funnel. Where the way I do it, we only pay for that top 10% to come through. So you're dealing with a super hot market plus a super warm market, and you're keeping all of the having to educate people and give away freebies. You're just keeping them out of your system.
The message is very direct. So it takes
Very.
away the whole bullshitting sell. So it goes, this is like this is it. Like, let's do it. Let's do a workshop, and you get that there's an actual workshop, and within that workshop, hey, here's a chance to for us to keep on working. Or just go straight. Like let's here's what we have to offer to you. Get on the phone and let's have a talk.
Right. And that's at the higher ticket funnels that we use. The ads that we literally run are, hey, this is what I do. This is who I do it for. Here's a few kind of bullet points of what you can expect when we work together. Here, watch a short video. That short video is literally a direct sales pitch saying, and we even say the price. If it's a $12,000 offer, we say, look, this isn't for everybody. It costs $12,000 for us to work together. And without talking to you first, we don't even know if we can help you. But if you're interested, just go ahead and use the calendar below, fill out the application on the next page, book a call with us, and then we'll see if it's a good fit. So they know getting onto the call, they're going to be offered something. They know the price tag already. They've got time beforehand to come up with their objections and talk to you before you even get on the phone. So when you get on the phone with them, they've already sold themselves and they've sold you on why you should be working with them. So it's the exact opposite, where everybody tries to funnel as many people through their funnel as they can, just hoping they can get on a strategy session. And then they spend 20 hours a week on the phone to close one sale, where the way we're doing it, people are getting on the phone and closing 4 out of 5 sales. And they're only spending 5 hours on the phone that week instead of 20, and they're making 5 times as much money. So it's very, like you said, very direct. They know they're getting pitched. They know it's a sales call. It's not a strategy session or a clarity call or anything like that. It's, you're coming here to buy. I don't want to waste your time. Please don't waste my time. You're coming here to exchange money for a valuable service.
So for those who want to work with you, who like this approach of things, how can they contact you? What's the best way to reach?
Reach out directly on Facebook. It goes down in the DMs pretty much. That's up until this point, that's where I handle all of my business. Over the next week or two, if you're in my target market, you will probably start seeing ads from me. And then that would be the same thing I do for my clients, is the exact same process I'm going to use to automate my own business. Because up to this point, it's all been referral, and I'm ready to grow and scale and automate. So kind of starting to practice what I preach and use it for myself. So if people are interested, reach out to me directly. If not, then they'll start seeing ads. And if it's something that resonates with them, then we'll end up on the phone together at some point in time.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for coming today. It's great to have you.